Have you ever dropped something on the floor, maybe a pen or a remote, and found yourself hesitating, just for a moment, before bending down to pick it up? Or perhaps you've gotten comfortable on the carpet, playing with a grandchild or a pet, and when it came time to stand up, you found yourself reaching for a chair, a wall, or even needing a helping hand. That quiet moment of struggle, that tiny spark of worry about getting up, is a reality for so many of us as we get a little older. It's a common experience, a shared vulnerability, and it can subtly chip away at our sense of independence and our confidence to move freely in our own homes and lives. But what if I told you that there's a simple, seemingly effortless ability, often taken for granted in our younger years, that becomes a powerful indicator of truly vibrant health, balance, and strength when you're between 65 and 80? If you can still do this one thing with ease, you truly are a rare gem, sparkling with vitality. It's more than just physical. It's a testament to your overall well-being. In this video, we're going to uncover what this incredible ability is, and more importantly, we'll dive into a few simple, gentle habits, from how you move, to what you eat, and even your outlook, that can help you reclaim or maintain this vital independence. These aren't complicated fitness regimes or drastic diet changes, but practical, everyday adjustments that make a huge difference. Make sure you watch right to the very end, because there's something truly surprising that connects all these dots. Something you might not expect. So, let's dive right into how you can become that rare gem, sparkling with incredible vitality and ease of movement. Starting with something foundational, how you move your body. We're not talking about joining a CrossFit gym or training for a marathon here. This is about incorporating gentle, functional movements into your daily life that build real-world strength, the kind you use every single day. The first habit, and perhaps the most crucial for being able to effortlessly get up from the floor, is something called the chair stand. Think about it. Getting up from a chair is a similar motion to standing up from the floor, just from a higher starting point. It uses many of the same muscle groups. The beauty of the chair stand is that you can do it anywhere, anytime, without any special equipment. Simply sit in a sturdy chair, preferably one that doesn't roll, with your feet flat on the floor, about shoulder width apart. Now, without using your hands to push off your knees or the armrests, slowly stand up. Then, just as slowly and with control, lower yourself back down until you gently tap the seat of the chair, and then stand up again. The key here is to control both the standing up and the sitting down. Don't just plop back onto the chair. Make it a controlled descent. Aim for 10 to 15 repetitions at a time. You can do a set of these during TV commercial breaks, while you're waiting for the kettle to boil, or even just before or after a meal. The why behind this is incredibly important. When you practice chair stands, you're directly strengthening your quadriceps, those big muscles at the front of your thighs, your glutes, which are your powerful buttock muscles, and your core, which is essential for stability. These are the powerhouse muscles you rely on to push yourself up from any low surface, including the floor. Many people lose leg strength as they age, and this simple exercise is a direct counter to that. It helps maintain or regain the power you need. Imagine a sturdy tree with deep roots. That's what strong legs provide. A strong, stable base for your entire body, even if you can only do a few at first. Every single controlled repetition builds muscle fiber and improves your neural connection to those muscles. It's about consistency, not intensity. A few minutes a day, every day, will yield far greater results than a single intense session once a week. I remember chatting with a lovely lady named Mary, who was 72. She told me she used to dread the thought of getting on the floor because she feared she wouldn't be able to get back up. After incorporating chair stands into her morning routine while she waited for her coffee to brew, just 5 or 6 reps each day, she noticed a profound difference within a few weeks. She started feeling more confident, stronger, and less reliant on furniture to push herself up. Her fear gradually turned into a quiet confidence. She even shared a story about dropping a knitting needle under her sofa and being able to calmly get down and back up without a second thought. It's those little moments of rediscovered independence that truly matter. Now, building on that gentle strength from chair stands, let's talk about another foundational movement that often gets overlooked, but is crucial for that easy, fluid motion gentle wall push-ups. Again, no fancy equipment, just a sturdy wall. Stand a little less than arm's length from a wall, feet shoulder width apart, and place your hands flat on the wall at shoulder height. Lean into the wall, bending your elbows as if you're doing a push-up, then push back to the starting position. This strengthens your chest, shoulders, and triceps, which are surprisingly vital when you need to brace yourself. Push off your hands, or simply control your body as you move up or down from a low position. It also engages your core to keep your body straight, further contributing to overall stability. These two simple movements, the chair stand and the wall push-up, create a powerful foundation of functional strength, building the muscles you need most for everyday movements, including that graceful rise from the floor. Now that we've discussed how these gentle, foundational movements can strengthen your body, let's move on to the next crucial pieces that truly refine your ability to move with ease and confidence. Once you've started building that gentle strength through movements like chair stands and wall push-ups, the next crucial pieces truly fall into place: your balance and your body's fuel. Let's talk about balance first. It's not just about avoiding falls, though that's incredibly important. Good balance is about having the confidence to move through your day without constant worry. And it's absolutely essential for that smooth transition from the floor to standing. Our balance naturally declines as we age, but the good news is, it's a skill you can absolutely improve with practice. One of the simplest and most effective balance exercises is the single leg stand. Now, don't worry, you don't need to be a yoga master. Start by standing near a sturdy counter or a wall, something you can easily grab onto for support if you need to. Gently lift one foot off the floor, even just an inch or two, and try to hold it for 10 to 30 seconds. Focus your gaze on a spot in front of you, and try to stay as steady as you can. If you feel wobbly, lightly touch your fingers to the support. As you get more confident, try to reduce your reliance on the support, or even move to standing freely in an open space. Then switch to the other leg. Aim to do this for a few minutes each day, perhaps while brushing your teeth or waiting for your morning tea to steep. Why is this so vital when you stand on one leg? You're strengthening the small stabilizing muscles around your ankles, knees, and hips. You're also improving your proprioception, which is your body's awareness of its position in space. This means your brain gets better at knowing where your body parts are without you having to look. When you're getting up from the floor, you often shift your weight onto one leg or the other, or need to balance momentarily as you adjust your position. Strong, responsive balance allows you to do this smoothly and safely, preventing those awkward wobbles or the need to quickly grab onto something. It builds an inner sense of stability that empowers you to move with grace. Another fantastic balance exercise is heel-to-toe walking, sometimes called the tightrope walk. Find a clear path in your home, maybe just 10 or 15 feet long. Walk by placing the heel of one foot directly in front of the toes of the other foot, as if you're walking on a straight line. This really challenges your balance and coordination. Start slowly, and if you need to, you can hold on to a wall for light support. The combination of single leg stands and heel-to-toe walking actively retrains your body to be more stable, more agile, and ultimately, more confident on your feet. Next, let's talk about flexibility and mobility. This isn't about being able to touch your toes, but about having enough range of motion in your joints to move without stiffness or restriction. When you're trying to get up from the floor, you need your hips, knees, and ankles to move through a decent range of motion. If your hips are tight, for example, it's much harder to bring a leg forward to push off, or to twist your body to find a good position. Simple, Gentle stretches can make a world of difference. Try a seated hip stretch while sitting in a chair. Cross one ankle over the opposite knee, letting your knee fall open. You'll feel a gentle stretch in your hip. Hold it for 20-30 seconds. Then switch sides. Another great one is ankle circles. Simply lift your foot slightly off the floor and gently rotate your ankle in circles, both clockwise and counterclockwise. These movements help keep your joints lubricated and your muscles lengthened, allowing for smoother, less strained movements. Imagine the difference between trying to stand up with stiff, rusty hinges versus well-oiled ones. That's what good flexibility provides. It reduces the effort required for every movement, making that graceful rise from the floor feel natural, rather than a wrestling match. Now, all this talk of movement and balance is wonderful, but none of it happens effectively without the right fuel. So, our fourth habit is about fueling your body wisely. As we get older, our bodies become less efficient at building and maintaining muscle, a process called sarcopenia. This makes protein incredibly important. Think of protein as the building blocks for your muscles. If you don't supply enough, your body can't repair and strengthen those muscles you're working on with your chair stands and wall push-ups. Aim to include a good source of protein in every meal. This doesn't mean just large steaks. It can be lean meats, fish like salmon or cod, eggs, dairy products like Greek yogurt or cottage cheese, or plant-based options like lentils, beans, and tofu. For example, a handful of almonds or a hard-boiled egg can be a great snack. A simple way to ensure you're getting enough is to think about a palm-sized portion of protein at breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Beyond protein, hydration is another unsung hero. Water plays a vital role in joint lubrication, muscle function, and even energy levels. Many of us don't drink enough water throughout the day, often mistaking thirst for hunger or simply not feeling thirsty until we're already dehydrated. Dehydration can lead to fatigue, muscle cramps, and even affect your balance. Try to sip water consistently throughout the day. Keep a glass of water by your bedside. Carry a reusable water bottle, or enjoy herbal teas. A well-hydrated body is a more flexible, energetic, and resilient body, making every movement, including that rare gem of getting up from the floor, feel easier and more natural. Now that we've delved into movement, balance, flexibility, and nourishing your body, let's talk about the often overlooked element that is truly powerful in all of this. We've covered how mindful movement for strength, dedicated balance work, gentle flexibility, and nourishing nutrition all play a vital role in helping you maintain that incredible ability to get up from the floor with ease. But there's an often overlooked, unseen force that ties all of this together, something that can either empower you or hold you back: your mindset. This brings us to our fifth crucial habit: cultivating a resilient and positive mindset. It's not just about physical capacity, it's about the belief in your own capability. If you believe you can do it, you're halfway there. So often, as we age, we internalize stories about what we can't do anymore, or we let the fear of falling paralyze us. This fear, while understandable, can actually lead to reduced activity, which in turn leads to a real loss of strength and balance, creating a self-fulfilling prophecy. Overcoming this fear begins with small, consistent efforts. Each chair stand, each moment of balancing on one leg, builds not just physical muscle, but also mental fortitude and confidence. Celebrate every tiny victory. Did you stand up from your chair without pushing off with your hands for the first time? That's a huge win. Did you balance for an extra second today? Fantastic. These small successes chip away at fear and build a powerful belief in your continued ability. Patience and self-compassion are also key components of this resilient mindset. Progress isn't always linear. Some days you might feel stronger, other days a little more tired or stiff. That's perfectly normal. Be kind to yourself. Don't push yourself to the point of pain. And don't get discouraged if you miss a day or two. Just pick up where you left off. It's the regularity and the underlying intention that truly matter. It's the consistency, not perfection, that brings about lasting change. Remember what we talked about with Mary, who started with just a few chair stands. Her physical progress was matched by a profound shift in her confidence. That's the power of mindset. It allows you to consistently apply the habits and see the results. So, let's briefly bring it all together. To be that rare gem who can effortlessly get up from the floor, you're looking at a holistic approach, mindful movement, like gentle chair stands and wall push-ups, to build foundational strength, dedicated balance practice, like single leg stands, to improve stability and prevent falls, gentle flexibility to ensure your joints move freely, nourishing your body with plenty of protein and hydration to fuel your muscles and overall vitality. And finally, embracing a resilient mindset that believes in your capabilities and celebrates every small step forward. And now, for that surprising connection I mentioned earlier, the one that ties all of this together. It's not a secret exercise or a miracle food. The surprising truth is that the ability to get up from the floor unaided, something often dismissed as a minor physical feat, is actually one of the most profound indicators of your overall health, independence, and even your projected longevity. Studies have shown that functional abilities like this are incredibly strong predictors of healthy aging. It's not just about a strong body, it reflects a sharp mind, good balance, strong bones, and the sheer vitality to engage with life on your own terms. It signifies that you haven't succumbed to the typical decline that many experience. It means you can play with grandchildren on the floor, pick up something you dropped without a second thought, or simply enjoy the freedom of movement that allows you to fully participate in life's adventures. It's the ultimate measure of living well and living independently in your later years. It's not just an ability, it's a superpower that opens up more experiences, more joy, and more confidence. You are truly a rare gem because you are actively choosing to defy expectations and live your most vibrant life. Remember, every journey begins with a single step. You are far more capable than you might think. And it is never too late to start making small, consistent changes that will bring about big results. I'd absolutely love to hear from you. What's one small step you're going to take this week to build your strength, balance, or confidence? Or perhaps you already have a story about overcoming a physical challenge and regaining your independence. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments section below. Your story might just be the inspiration someone else needs. If this video resonated with you, if it gave you a new perspective or a helpful tip, please give it a thumbs up. It truly helps us reach more wonderful people like you who are committed to living their best lives. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more practical, encouraging content designed just for you. Keep moving, keep thriving, and live your best life at every age.